follow-up review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 34, the English subtitle review. Now, if you had watched yesterday, and you watched my review yesterday, we were talking about the raw version of Dragon Ball Super Episode 34. By the way, I'm your host, Spyke Vonshadow. So, yesterday's episode was the raw version. So today we're going to talk about, this is my follow-up video where we're going to talk about, and we're going to go into more detail to the greater context of this episode. Okay? Now, yesterday when we watched the Piccolo versus Frost match, and the fuckery that went on with that. So, since watching the subtitled version, we have found out some new startling things that we didn't know yesterday. So, in preparation for all that, let's start with my 5 shocking moments, or 5 reveals that we didn't know yesterday. Number 5. The 5th reveal that we didn't know yesterday that we knew today, which was kind of shocking to me, was finding out that Bulma blames Krillin for Goku losing the match. Like, what is that? How are you going to blame Krillin? Dude, seriously. It's not his fault. And especially Bulma and Chi-Chi were the ones that were cheering on Frost during the match. So, what is that? I don't understand it. How about you? Number 4. The 4th shocking or revealing moment that we found out after watching the subtitles was that after Vegeta steps up to challenge Frost, that Champa has agreed to help out Frost if he wins this fight, which we all know, you know, I know. Ain't no way Frost's gonna beat the Prince of All Saiyans. What are you doing? Taking a nap? Seriously. He's not gonna beat him. Not even a little bit. Now, the 3rd shocking, revealing moment in the episode with the subtitles. What we come to find out, from the beginning to the end of this match, Piccolo's whole strategy, his whole goal in this whole thing, was to wrap up Frost and charge up the special beam cannon the whole time. Because if you were paying attention, if you noticed, from the start of the match to the end of the match, he was charging up that special beam cannon. Because he knew, and he set a trap for Frost. Now, little did he know that he was going to get hit with that punch, but, you know, who knew? So, my 2nd shocking and revealing moment of the episode was this. Was, come to find out, not only did we find out yesterday that Frost was a bad guy, and it was just like I said, come to find out, this guy is a space pirate. This guy is buying up planets. Well, first of all, he starts wars instead of preventing them. He starts them, then he'll take these planets and he sells them for a cheap price. He's like Donald Trump, dude. We might as well call him Trumpa or Trost, because he's just like Donald Trump. So, now, the first like this was finding out. Now, keep in mind, this is my opinion now. Was come to find out if Jocko, when he calls for this investigation of Frost, if he was wrong about all this, he would have been destroyed by Champa and by Beerus. So, like, that blew my mind when I seen that on the screen. Some of the other, I know I'm going to go a little further with this, but there were some more revealing things in the episode. I just always typically do 5 just because it's a good number. And there's usually a good 5 things in every episode. But along with that, Ciampa had no idea what Frost was all about. He had no idea that this guy was evil. Vados knew, though. She went out there and she went out purposely looking for characters, for fighters, to help him win this tournament. Now, throughout this whole episode, there's been a lot of weirdness that's going on in this whole tournament. And especially with the preview for next week, we see this crazy stuff going on where he's branching out these ice, almost like reality shifting, reality changing type ability. Who knows what that's all about? Also, next week, Dragon Ball is going to be taking a break. So, Dragon Ball Super won't be coming back until March 23rd. So, in the meantime, I'm going to try to do other type Dragon Ball videos to try to fill the gap. Let me know your thoughts, questions, concerns down below. Let me know what you think as to what's coming to this tournament, what's coming to Dragon Ball. So, other than that, did it again. Stay tuned next time. Thanks for watching my podcast today. I'm Spyke Vonshadow. Like and subscribe.